spend more time on you. Moving forward, we are going to report you people. And if you don't know it, the treasury sits in our meeting. Today they didn't come, but they usually offer capacity development and training to counties. You can to your professional body and even ask the governor to take administrative action on you people. So maybe let me allow the governor to say something and then we close on that.
Chair, maybe before the governor says something, can the accountants tell us if they've been submitting financial reports and non-financial reports to the treasury and control of budget and the auditor general monthly?
Yes, we have been doing that.
Okay, Governor.
Thank you, Chair. I don't want to add any more to what yourself, Chair, and the senators have said. I think all the professionals are here, and they have heard what is there to be done. We were discussing the queries, and I was of the same opinion that I don't know accounts. Even if I'm reading about the accounting issues, I don't know. I don't understand them very well. So they need to be cleared with, so that we deal with the more substantive issues when we come, and issues where I can actually intervene and make a difference. Thank you, Chairman.
Okay, thank you very much. So let's proceed to the substantive query on independence, lack of independence.
Thank you, Chair.
And as I said, a number of queries relate to this. So, honorable members, even as you interact with this query, you can bring in other issues in the other queries so that we save on time. Lack of independency of Homa Bay municipality.
Thank you, Chair. Lack of independence of Homa Bay municipality. That's on page 15 of the summary. The municipality of Homa Bay was granted a municipality charter in March 2019, which was supposed to grant operational independence from the county government of Homa Bay. However, the review of the operations of the municipality revealed lack of autonomy, as the municipality's budget was prepared and controlled by the county executive, and there was no budget approval by the municipality board. Further, the county government has continued to perform a number of functions which were transferred to municipality as provided for under paragraph 5 of the Homa Bay Municipality Charter, including the promotions, regulations, and provision of the refuse collections and solid waste management services. This is in contravention of section 12(1) of the Urban Areas and Cities Act 2011, which states that the management of the municipality shall be vested in the county government and administered on its behalf by board, and managers and staff constituted and appointed in accordance with the Act. In the circumstances, the management of the county government of Homa Bay is in the breach of law.
Governor, your management response.
Thank you, Chairman. The management wishes to state that the municipality's budgets are discussed and approved by the municipality boards. Further, functions of the municipality have already been gazetted, and there is a continuous and progressive operationalization process of the municipal board's mandate. Additionally, the Homa Bay municipality operates independently from the county executive with its own board of directors, and we have attached the gazette notice of the transfer of functions, as well as the board approval of budgets, Appendix 10A and Appendix 13. Thank you, Chairman.
Okay, very well. Auditor, your comments on the management response?
Thank you, Chair. The management provided the Gazette notice, which was also provided, and a minutes of the board approvals for the budget has been provided. But in terms of the responses, where there is a continuous progression of operationalization, it means there are a number of activities probably that still require some transfers. So it's an area that we still keep in view in terms of if all those functions can be transferred to the municipality.
Let me show you Glovo. Order your favorite food and make the night na Skodiako even better. I'ma skip the
by the municipality. There is the issue of lack of monitoring and evaluation framework and the report, issues of lack or failure to adhere to budget. There is the issue of functions which have not been transferred to the municipality. There is the issue of lack of approved staff establishment. And there is the issue of failure to achieve strategic priorities by the municipality. Maybe you just can comment on that, and then a general comment on this query. Then the members, you can weigh in. Governor.
Thank you, Chairman. Chairman, on the lack of ownership documents, land and property, land documentation sometimes takes a bit of time because it's not within our mandate alone. But the way we responded to the query, we have already signed the part development plan and sent to Survey of Kenya. So it is in the process of, and this is the land for the municipal market. So it's in the process of coming back in the name of the municipality. So that's in progress, as well as the others. In terms of the on-source revenue, Chairman, we centralized our on-source collection through one system. But what we've done is, if you look at Appendix 4C, it details, we have revenue officers for the municipalities and revenue staff in the municipalities. So they just don't collect the money, but the money collected from the municipalities is attributed to the various municipalities. And you can see there is a report there that in the year 23-24, Homa Bay municipality collected 62,627,000, and it's broken down by the streams, the revenue streams. So the revenue collection is happening in the municipalities. In terms of the monitoring and evaluation frameworks and reports, I think that is the finance team is handling. And there is a monitoring and evaluation framework that we use as a county that has also been availed for use by the municipalities. In terms of the lack of approved staff establishment, we have a consolidated staff establishment in which the municipalities also are a part of. But you know, they need to do this on their own as well. But as I said, Chairman, we were coming from somewhere, and we're almost getting to where we need to be. In terms of failure to achieve the strategic priorities by the municipality, we looked at the targets in the strategic plan, and there is need to review the strategic plan and put targets that you can that are actually achievable. Because if you say you're moving from 15% to 100% of drainages, for example, some of those targets, you can just put them in a strategic plan because it's a document. But we felt there's a need for review of those strategic priorities and make them attainable within the time that is of the strategic plan. Coming back to the query on the lack of independence of the Homa Bay municipality, we devolved the functions. We have moved the staff. I mean, the staff are